Hello, hello. It looks like we are live on Facebook and we are live on Instagram. My name is Katie. Welcome to Learn Looks Live. Let me fix my face a little bit. So we are getting ready for Mardi Gras, and we're doing a couple of looks over the last few weeks. Hello, hello, Madeline of NOLA. Say hi. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you've joined in before or if this is your first time. We do look clubs, which are a little bit longer, but we've been trying to do shorter little videos, little lives each week, getting ready for Mardi Gras, getting our face ready, getting our spirits up, getting excited. Somebody, let me get to where I can see my Facebook comments too. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Ashton. Y'all let me know how, we're not in deep gras yet. You do realize this, right? Because I already feel like I don't have my stamina up. Hi, first time. Hey, the roaming pagan. I hope you roam. I gotta say, I've done already a lot of parades, a lot of events. We're so excited for Elektra and the Glitter Buffet experience to be back. I'm so happy, but I have to say I'm already like, it's 2 more weeks until Mardi Gras, y'all. It's not even here. Like, I feel like I need a nap every second of every day already. But I went really hard on my looks the first couple of days of this carnival season. I spent like 3 hours. So we're trying to keep these simple, give you some quick tips so that you can make an amazing costume look that doesn't take you 3 hours. Although I do like spending the 3 hours and, you know, hanging out with friends and having a glass of champagne. Oh, let me call out, by the way, I've got my Polly Page Mardi Gras earrings on, so I'm excited about that. Let me see. Here we go. We got someone on Facebook. Tell me, hey, tell me how your gras is going, your middle gras. I love that. I think that deep gras phrase only came around a couple of years ago, but it's like ingrained in the culture already. And if you're tuning in somewhere from not New Orleans, let us know, say hi, and let us know if you've ever been to Carnival or not. Okay, cool. I am going to do brows today. So as someone who has always had trouble with my eyebrows, this seems crazy to me that I am doing this live. But the fun thing about Elektra makeup is this is Creative Cosmetics. I'm not a professional makeup artist. Hello, Gary Cupcakes. So good to see you. Oh, I already feel so much better because Gary's here. So the thing about this is we're just doing fun color. We're making ourselves into more of the costume, into the character, whatever we're doing. I went for kind of easy gold and purple look today. I'm going to do some green eyebrows just to show you how easy you can punch it up. I'm not full on. I went like full blue for Chewbacca's, did the blue brows. It's actually, now that I've got it down and I've got the right products, it's one of the easiest things I do. But drawing on my actual eyebrows on my everyday human life is really hard for me. Call out anyone if you are like a brow pro, which like a lot of 15-year-olds seem to be now, or if you are with me and still trying to figure out your day-to-day eyebrows. I will shout out though that I got amazing microblading from my girl Trudy. If you're in New Orleans, go to True Touch on the West Bank. But if you just want to cover those puppies up, do some fun color, I'm going to show you how to do that today. And like I said, we're going green. So every time I show y'all how to play with these pigments, I always like to we have 3 colors in one color family. And I don't necessarily always use them all, but I like to have that option so that we can either do an ombre or get some dimension, get some depth. So I like to just keep them on hand because anytime I think, I just need those 2, then I always am like, could have used that other green. So today we got City Park, and now these are power pigments that are mica powders, and they're so safe on the skin. They're unbelievable to use. I've used them all throughout Carnival, had no problems on the skin. They're so soft, they're so versatile. You can use them for eyeshadow. I got it for eyeshadow, got 2 different colors on my lips, and now we're going to use them for brows. So for the greens, we got City Park is our darkest. We've got Desire, that's our kind of middle guy. There we are. And then our lightest is La Fivere. And I'm going to go and show y'all a glitter as well, just if you want to do a glitter brow. I find if you put on some color underneath that, then the glitter brow will look a little bit better because it won't just be just glitter and brown eyebrow under it. You'll have green eyebrow, green glitter, and it just looks better when you layer the colors, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna just start. I have a palette, but you can use the cap, you can use a paper plate. I'm just gonna tap out just a little product. And these are, by the way, just $10 a piece, these little pigments, and I've used them throughout. This is my like saving grace throughout all of I don't see if Instagram can see me, quarantine and COVID. I've used these for so many looks. I've done full faces with these greens and I still have a ton left. They go, a little goes a long way for sure. And I'm just gonna tap a little bit out, and I'm gonna start with the darkest color, which is City Park, which I just put probably way more than I need of, but again, I usually throw these away, safe to go in the trash, safe to go down the drain, and you use so little, it doesn't bother me. I don't feel like I'm wasting, but you could probably try to siphon them back in there if you're like me sometimes, because it does just make me sad to waste glitter and waste pretty product. But if you do, no big whoop. All right, so I got my products out, and I am going to come in with the mother of brow covers. So if we got any drag fans? Hey Elizabeth, good to see you on Facebook. We got any drag fans in the audience? I used to cover my brows once I learned how to do it anytime I wanted a really bold brow. I actually kind of thought I might do that tonight, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep it simple. Let's remember that this is Mardi Gras. We don't have to go that big every day. There's a lot of days. But if you do, these also cover great over just if you cover a brow with glue and put foundation on and powder. These cover great with that as well. And also sometimes I will come in and use, if you do ever cover a brow, I use just the glue stick, the purple Elmer's glue stick. And sometimes I'll just cover just this part of it. I'll kind of lay it up, and I'll show you as I'm talking about it. I'm going to go ahead and just start kind of combing my eyebrows. They're a little unruly, as people say. Eyebrows are they're not twins, they're sisters, but mine are like, they're not sisters or cousins, but you know, they gonna look all right. Okay, so I'm just kind of combing them out, and sometimes if I wanted to do a coverage, instead of covering the whole brow, because I find this part's a little bit harder to cover with glue because it's a thicker part of your brow, sometimes I'll just cover this part, and then I'll draw my brow a little bit higher, a little bit prettier. It gives me more room to do my eyeshadow, and I like to do that a lot for costume looks. And it's a lot easier. It takes less time, easier to do. So that's my little tippy if you want to do a covered brow. But we're just going to color our brows today. So I'm using our liquid transformer, our gel transformer. So if you know us and you use our fine glitters, then, oh, hello, Elektra lady, just joining. Nice to see you. If you've used our fine glitters before, then you know our liquid transformer. This is our gel transformer. And a lot of people ask, what's the difference between the liquid and the gel? It's really your own preference. Play around. That's what's fun about this makeup. See what works for you, what works with your skin, what works best. I like using the gel with the pigments. I like using the gel for eyeliner. I like using the gel for brows. I like using the liquid transformer for Microfine always. It's just perfect. It creates a great consistency. It's smooth, and I love it for that. So this is a little more viscous. It's a little thick. It's going to cover those brow hair better. Brow hairs better. All right, so I'm going to come in same way I do my liquid transformer and just do 1 or 2 drops. I find the gel comes out a little bit thicker, so I just do 1 fat drop and see where we're at and see how good my consistency is. I see Elizabeth moved over to Instagram, so y'all let me know if I'm still good on Facebook or if I have any technical issues. All right, I comb my brows, and now I'm going to come in with, you can kind of use whatever brush you like the most. I thought I had a fatter one. So I like angled brushes to do my brows. I like angled brushes to do my eyeliner. That's a personal preference. Some people like just smaller brushes. I'm going to come in and I'm going to start with a big brush, and then we'll see where we're at, because we're going to cover the whole brow. If it's too much, I'll switch. Oh, great. Look at Elizabeth's so smart. Elizabeth, our glitter buffet coordinator here in New Orleans at our headquarters. She's so good about getting our events booked up, getting us staffed, making sure that we're out with the glitter buffet experience so that y'all can come to our pop-ups, get glittered up, buy product, all the fun things. All right, so I'm just going to go in, and I already went right above my eyebrow, but that's fine because you can see the color pretty well. I'm actually going to just kind of start painting it on with this big brush and just working my way into the hairs of my eyebrow. Now you can see I went a little above my natural brow because I'm trying to even out with my other eyebrow, which is, she's the wicked cousin. She's got so much sass. I love when people look at my photos and they're like, wow, you so sassy in that. I'm like, that's just how my eyebrows look, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit above where my natural brow is. If you can see, you can kind of see that brown underneath. That's just what I'm doing to try to get my brows looking even. So if it looks bad, I can always just come in. I mean, since it's still dry, it's very easy to just wipe off with a finger. And now since I've been chatting, I need another little drop of my gel transformer because it started to get a little viscous, a little thick on the brush, if you can see that. So I'm just gonna now come in and kind of wet it up a bit, and then come back in. Why do every time I make a mistake with my voice, I become very country? Anybody else? I'm like, woo, doggy. I didn't mean to do that. All right, how's that looking? Not too bad, especially for, like I said, a gal who's always felt very intimidated by doing her brows. All right, so that's where we're at, and you can already see how much more, I mean, festive, just like going to my restaurant job, you know, on the parade route. And then, you know, just, it really steps it up a bit. So I mean, that's kind of already pretty good for me, but I'll just show you the different ways you can use this gel, the different ways you can kind of cover, and how easy it is. And see, I mean, Danielle knows, Miss Elektra lady who just logged in, she knows I can take 3 to 4 hours to get ready. But now that I know this trick with the gel transformer, which is available on our website now, finally. We've been promising for so long. We had to get it out for Mardi Gras because we know how much it can up your costumes, and it just, you can do such amazing looks so easily with these pigments, especially with the gel transformer. All right, let's see. And if y'all have any questions, just let me know. See, look at her. She's still, look, she's like, I'm asking a question. My brow's raised, but that's just how she be, you know. All right, so this is what I'm going to do now. I already actually really like that. Y'all can tell me if it looks crazy or not. Again, I'm not perfect at, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not perfect at making them perfectly symmetrical. But for me, for that really quick fat brush, that did pretty well. I was, you know, talking through most of it. But now I'll just come in maybe with a smaller brush and do some finer lines, because mine look pretty rounded right here. So I'm just going to kind of come in and do, just so they look a little more natural. Although if this is a costume look, they don't have to look perfect. Nobody's going to think your eyebrows are naturally green. And if they are, thank you for the time you put in to bleaching and dyeing your brows. But I'm just going to come in and try to square mine off a little bit. Still around, a little bit rounded. Let's see. Elizabeth says, love the gel transformer brows and eyeliner with the power pigments. Me too, much agreed. It just makes it much easier. All right, I'm gonna move on because that's pretty good for me. I could probably make this one a little bit thicker, come in with this little brush, but I'm pretty good. Okay, so now, like I said, just to see what kind of dimension, and I'm gonna use a smaller brush now. I'm gonna go with the smaller angle brush. Again, this is just preference. So I'm going to bring in that gel transformer, do the same thing with that medium color Desire, and just do one. I'm gonna try to do a smaller little drop, because I don't know how much this is gonna add, to be honest. Let's see, because these colors, when I put them in the brow, now the good thing is I'm just coloring under the skin. So what I've found is if you color your brows and you don't go all the way in, they can look really good, like I just did it really quickly. But if you take a bunch of pictures and throughout the day, it'll last all day, but you might get a little skin, you might see a little bit of skin underneath, just because I just quickly put it on top of my eyebrow. I didn't really get in there and all the nooks and crannies, which the gel's pretty good about doing, but now I'm just giving it a slightly more coverage. But y'all tell me, I don't see that much of a difference to me, these colors are pretty similar. Ooh, I kind of got a little shimmer just there. But again, I'm just adding dimension. And now at this point, I'm just kind of fixing this brow because it's not exactly even. But I don't see a huge difference in color. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for tuning in. So what I'm going to do is just the same thing I just did, but I'm going to do one drop on the La Fille, that lighter color. And I'm going to kind of clean off that brush a little bit because I want to see, I feel like this can really, and again, this is all just kind of, I was fine with that first real quick swipe of green, and I think you can for costume looks too. But if you come in, see, I like that. I like that it just kind of gives a little different color, a little different dimension. And what I'm going to do is now show you a glitter brow. So like I said, you can just do what we're doing right now with the liquid transformer, with the gel transformer. The liquid, though I like it for microfine normally on its own, like on the skin, the gel just really, the thickness of it really helps cover the brow hair. So I'm going to stick with it. And now I'm pouring out, like, I think maybe our favorite microfine of mine. I'm going to pour out this Peridot, I think it's a doe, Peridot, a deer, a female deer? Okay. So, or some people say Peridot. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do just one more little droppy in the microfine. And now my brows are kind of like, they're already still wet because I just put more of that liquid transformer on. So I have a feeling this is going to cover pretty quickly and pretty easily. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll try to come in. I'll just go pretty thick so y'all can see. So I'm kind of doing it two different ways. Like now I'm painting it on the side of the brush, but then I'm also going on the edge of the brush to kind of pack it in so that it really stays. And I did these, like I said, I did brows like this for Chewbacca's, and it would have been great if I remembered to take a picture all night, but I started my makeup at 6:30 in the morning, and at 3 in the morning it still looked good. So, and now let me show you what I mean about the viscousness in the microfine glitter. If I was going to try to put this on my face now, I'll just show you on my skin. It would be a little too thick. So you can kind of paint it on, if you can see, but the consistency isn't as good as our liquid transformer. It's not bad, but you can kind of see there's a little chunk right here. But that chunk doesn't really matter once it's on the eyebrow because, again, that thick gel is now just covering the gel hair. The gel is covering the hair. But, so like I said, this is perfect for me for the brow, but maybe not for, I'd rather use the liquid transformer if I was going to do eyeliner, if I wanted to do some cool designs on my face, or if I wanted to make someone else do cool designs on my face. I'm not very good at that. All right, there you go. And now see if y'all can see how pretty that glitter is, and especially if you see the glitter brows, if you see also like a glitter beard, to me it's really important to color the hair that's underneath it. It just makes it so much easier because now you're doing a lot of the work of, yeah, you can have glitter shining on top of the hair, but it's hair. It's not, it's you got to hit the skin underneath. You got to do a couple of things to try to get it to stay. Now this will stay easier than a beard as well. I'm going to go ahead and start moving over here. But I really like the way this looks under or on top of an already green brow. So whatever color brow you're doing, I would suggest, if you want to do purple glitter brows, gold glitter brows, I would suggest doing the color first with the pigment and then with the microfine. So thank you, Elizabeth. She said sparkles so well. And like actually in my mirror it looks amazing. So I don't know, I'm trying to get to the right angle and not look super shiny in this, but I'll come in a little bit. There you go. Y'all can see. And if you've seen glitter brows, I mean, to me that looks a lot better than having, it's a little more intense in the Facebook. Hi, Facebook. Because the lighting's a little bit better on my Instagram. But I would also probably do like lashes with this and more eyeliner because this is an intense brow. But I think to me this would be perfect for a costume look. I could have gone a little bit bolder with my makeup, but here we are, and I'm Mardi Gras ready. So that has been glitter brows. That's been pigment brows. That is costume brows. Does anybody have any questions before I head out soon? But yeah, that's kind of shows you the versatility of the gel transformer, and also shows you when I personally would use gel transformer with the Microfine. Because other than that, for like a quick line, for an eyeliner, for the skin, I say liquid's the way to go. But if you want to cover the hair, that viscous gel just does really well. That rhymed. Anything else? All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And we have one more of these lives, Watch Look Lives. Ooh, look how good my nails look, y'all. Let's not forget this moment. I don't know how much longer it's going to last through Mardi Gras. So Danielle, we'll see y'all next. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Elektra lady. Danielle, we'll see y'all next Tuesday or Wednesday. We got to keep the days open because the days and weeks are long. You are welcome, Risa Arnold. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have any more questions, y'all find us on Facebook. We have a group that's called Look Club, LEWK. So we post more in there, and sometimes like later in the year we'll do longer look clubs where Danielle and I and friends get ready on here for like an hour and a half. So there's a little more time to chat, a little bit more time to learn, and then we even learn your makeup secrets. It's fun. It's great. But hopefully these like 30-minute things have been helping you to get ready for Mardi Gras. And we can't wait to see you out on the parade route. Stay tuned for our Instagram stories to see where we are popping up this weekend. And or we can always find us most days, most times at the HQ on St. Claude in New Orleans. All right, y'all. I've been Katie. Thank you so much.